Welcome to the first episode of the Daily Eagle podcast. I'm Marithra,
And I'm Sophia.
and today let's think for a second. What are three essential things in our life right now that we never thought would become a part of our lives?
Okay. Well, I feel like definitely I guess for like online tools, definitely Zoom, like what we're using right now.
Yes,
Google Classroom,
for sure.
and
I still have my tab open.
oh my God, me too. I have like my to-do list, and it's like giving me anxiety, so I'm gonna close that. What else?
What about something that helps us like track our progress and our grades and
Like pupil path. That's like
yes,
okay, it took me a second, but I got it. Pupil path. Probably the most oh my god, pupil path like gives me so much stress. Like I don't know, like it's so unnecessary. I think it's like just the fact that like my grades are on there.
oh,
I like
well, I can agree. And also the format of the app also kind of scares me.
oh my god,
But
yeah, the picture. Oh my god, it has like your pictures. It's like the first thing that you see. My
the only
god.
thing is like, well, okay, since we're on the topic of pupil pad, let's talk a little bit about pupil pad.
Okay.
Now, I'll start and then I'll ask you a question.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, for me, pupil pad, I feel like what I've noticed a lot, well, mainly on my computer, on my phone, it's just those scary notifications that like
Mm-hmm.
you have received a blank grade on this assignment, and
Oh my god.
oof, that's.
Oh no.
But the only bad thing is that on my computer, every time, say I leave the page unattended for around 5 to 6 minutes, it will log me out, and then I have to log
Oh
back
my god,
in.
it
Does that
does that
happen
to
to
me
you?
too. Yes, it's so annoying because I guess like the website is kind of old, so it's like a little janky, but oh my god, when it
Oh,
signs me out, especially if I'm like in a rush to do something and then I have to like log in again.
I I definitely know that. But like I also feel like in a way it's not like well, when I'm in elementary school we didn't necessarily have pupil path
Oh,
or
true.
we weren't able to track our grades. I mean, I don't know if I'd be tracking my grade in first grade, but the thing is that it's like it's a nice way of tracking our grades. All our report cards are online, and it's not like we're looking at a paper, and
Yeah, true. It's definitely,
and
yeah.
yeah,
Like it's
go on.
annoying. It's annoying because okay, number one that like the website is from like 2007, but and like all the notifications, I get like 200 emails a day. Like PeoplePath is my biggest fan. Like I get the most notifications from PeoplePath. But like I'm glad that it does let us like um just check in on how we're doing because I remember I don't know in like elementary school, I guess in fifth grade I it's like the only grade I remember, but um like you would get your oh my god report card day. Did you have that? It was like the big
Yes,
day of the semester. Oh, everyone had that. What am I even asking? Obviously you had report card day, but like oh my god, everyone would be so excited because that was like the one day that you could like see how you were doing.
that's the thing. So I guess in a way, People Path is quite effective because also, I mean, not only that, you're the parents of like a student, who wants to track their uh,
Oh, their
child's
grades and
progress.
yeah.
Yeah, they're able to have like a parent code and everything. They're allowed to have their own separate People Path account to, keep up with their child's grades. So I
Mhm.
think, you know, it's helpful.
Yeah, it is. It's annoying, but it's helpful. Like I'm glad we have it cuz it like updates you every day. So you can
Yes.
like keep yourself like on track, I guess.
Now let's talk a little bit about Google Classroom. So,
Okay,
would you like to share your experience with Google Classroom?
I have like a love-hate relationship with Google Classroom. Um
Say,
yeah, it's okay. The thing that I do like about it is that it has like the to-do list thing, which is fantastic because I always like, I don't know, I forget, I guess, like to submit things, but because it like has like the date and like everything's lined up, like that definitely helps me stay organized. I would
Mm-hmm.
say,
For
oh
sure.
yeah, oh my God, like a month ago, or I don't know, 2 months ago maybe, I remember, um, in the morning, so it was like 7 a.m., and I had to join student gov, and the meetings, like the attendance meetings from 7:13 to like 7:14, obviously it's like really short, like you have to get there on time or else you're going to get marked absent. Obviously, you know the stress of that, but um so for like the first month, like things were going pretty okay. It was a little rocky because, sometimes Zoom would give me some like problems with saying I was unauthorized. But I remember one day Google Classroom like shut down completely, and I thought it was just me, and I started crying
Oh no.
because I thought I was gonna get marked absent to student gov. And oh my God, the amount of stress that that app gave me for like a good hour, because
Oh,
like
no.
the entire like internet was down that day. And I don't know if you remember this. I think it might have been like January, but
Mm-hmm.
like I guess like the app is just like a little a little
Wonky
unpredictable.
at times. I
Mm.
definitely agree. And the to-do list feature is basically a lifesaver. I love that it
Mhm.
shows you, what you've done or what you're assigned and what, it has the due dates and everything. But
Yeah.
the thing is that like on my computer, I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's maybe because my settings are messed up that I get all the emails of say, so I already get like a notification on my phone say like this teacher has posted an announcement or an assignment. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's great. But the thing is that my Gmail is like, sorry, my DOE email is flooded with the same notifications.
Yeah,
And
mine
even if I'm
too.
subscribed from the notifications, I still get them.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like I don't know. It's just like I don't know why it duplicates all the emails,
Uh-huh.
but
It's
like
yeah.
it's
And
annoying.
sometimes when I have to attach say a PDF or a screenshot, sometimes it'll be like this file is not supported or
That's
and
happened to me before.
more anxiety.
Yeah, like I don't know what that even means. Like what does it mean? What do you mean the file's not supported? like what is that? Like and then it doesn't tell you what to do. So then you're just stuck with your unsupported file and
Yeah,
a little missing notification. Like what are you supposed to do about that?
God. Yep. And let's discuss our third essential, Zoom.
Oh, Zoom, our bestie, but also kind of our enemy because all of our classes are on there.
Uh-huh.
I don't, I feel
Well,
like so
go ahead.
much. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, okay, Zoom loves to pull this little prank on me. It loves to do a little party trick. And that is that it tells me that I'm unauthorized to join a meeting. And I know for a fact that I am authorized. Like I know that like I have the DOE email. I have the meeting code. I have the passcode. I have the full package. I am not unauthorized. But Zoom just loves to take its time and pull its little tricks on me. And then I get marked late to class, which I do not appreciate. Like it's not ideal, especially when it's like, oh my God. And then back to the student gov meetings that we have to join quickly because you don't want to be late.
Mhm.
Because I know we both have that class. Like if it says I'm unauthorized and like I'm just seeing the minutes like tick by that I'm being marked absent, like it
Oh,
just is so stressful. Like, do you have that too?
uh, actually, yeah, a couple of times it's happened, but it also, it's not our fault. It's just sometimes, I think recently Zoom was being really weird, and um, I don't know, it kind of crashed for me. It was pretty smooth.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god. It crashed like completely?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just me, but also like, the one thing I kind of like is that, you're able to, share your screen and the chat, and sometimes private chatting is enabled, so
Yeah.
share privately, which is really nice, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
just a message to everyone.
Oh my god,
And
yeah.
obviously, I like the little features that we get when we're in a meeting with our DOE account, like a check mark, an X, a thumbs up, the
Mm-hmm.
away symbol, all of that.
Yeah.
It's
I
convenient.
I love the chat because like it's the only way that like okay, because no one in my class really turns their camera on, which is fine, like I get it. Um, but I love the chat because some of the kids in my class are so funny. And like sometimes I just like it can really make my day because like some people obviously like we can't like talk because it's not like in a classroom where you could like turn to the person next to you, and that chat like sometimes I will sit there and just like laugh like like the people are just so funny. Like that's my favorite part about Zoom is like
Yeah.
sending little messages.
I also like, for the most part, I like being in a breakout room where everyone is very enthusiastic and
Oh
wants
yeah.
contributes. I really like that. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, it can be a little awkward and no one's talking.
Yeah. Yes, it can be so bad. Like, oh my god, when you're with just people that, oh my god, people leave me on heard. Like, I'll say something and no one responds.
Oh, I've been, but I've also been left on red in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand a lot of the people, they can be confused and it might be kind of scary to ask a teacher.
Right, yeah.
So,
I don't know. It's honestly, it's so funny to me. Like, I'll say something. And like I know for a fact like they heard my question, but they're just not responding. But honestly, it's fine because like I get it. Like, like people are kind of just I don't know, trying to do
so
whatever.
yeah, I do get it. And I guess, I mean, we can conclude for Zoom that there's a diversity of discussion because we can screen share, we can private chat, or, regularly chat, whatever, use the chat
Mm-hmm.
to communicate. We can also, use our voices to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which is rare, but it can happen.
there are some times that the connectivity is lagging, or we don't
Oh, that
we're
too.
not really sure if it's the software or our own connectivity issues, but sometimes audience members are left behind or content is missed out on, because I know a lot of the times my Wi-Fi goes out, or sometimes Zoom will be like, Zoom has detected an issue in your audio, and the audio will just completely
Yeah.
well. And that's kind of the sad part, but overall, these three apps are very essential. Though I feel like we have to introduce an app that will, really help with our time management, because I know you were saying
Oh my god,
about a
yeah.
to-do
This
list
is a
and
big
everything.
problem for me. Okay, tell me the app.
It's called Tomato Timers. Have you ever heard of it?
No. I'm so sorry. What is it?
So Tomato Timers, it's an app where you basically use the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro? Don't know if I'm pronouncing that
Oh, I
correctly.
don't even know what that is.
It's basically a time management technique that was developed in, like, I believe the late 1980s, and it's broken traditionally into 25-minute intervals, and you're allowed to have short breaks in between. So
Oh, wait, that's
nice
actually
deal.
wait, that's so good because oh my god, okay. So I feel like I can be pretty productive on occasion, but I think my biggest problem is time management because like okay, it's not that I get distracted, but what'll happen is I'll work for like I don't know, say like an hour, and then I'll get up and I'll be like, okay, like I'll just take like a 5 minute break. But then that 5 minutes becomes 3 hours, and suddenly it's like
Oh,
midnight and I haven't finished what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think we should both just download this app.
I think so. Wait, do you have,
I
my God, how is like your time management? Yours is probably better than mine, but do you get like distracted, like being at home?
I Actually, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't really procrastinate or
Oh
um yeah,
my
I
god,
know, so
what?
weird.
You're so
It's
no,
like
wait, oh my god, I want to be like you.
no, it's fine. Use this app, it will help you. It's
Okay.
also it also has like a checklist and it also has a to-do list, kind of like Google Classroom, whereas but like
Oh.
you don't only have to use this for say your school assignments, you can use it for your after school assignments or whatever you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Say
Like
if you walk your
anything?
dog. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know if you know that app Notion.
Oh no, I don't know that either.
Yeah, it's great. Well, that's we'll save that for another time. But
Okay.
there's also another app where I know sometimes it can be kind of hard to comprehend uh graphing calculator, or you want to ask
Yes.
the calculator, like, you want to ask it questions and but you can't because it won't give you an answer.
Right, yeah. It makes you think. I really, when math makes me think, like, I really can't stand it. I can't do that.
So obviously we saw that the tomato timers app is very cute. It has very nice little tomato icons. This app is also equally as nicely formatted. So it's basically a graphing calculator, but like in the form of an app. And it allows you to like scan any problems and it gives you a step-by-step explanation if, obviously, I mean, what if you have to show your work or it's kind of like photo math, but it's better because
Oh.
it doesn't always make it so like they're giving away the answers. They make you think a little too, but not in the
Oh.
same way graphing do.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and if you're ever scared of asking a person for help, you can actually ask this app for help or type
Oh,
in.
wait, that's great because yeah, and then you can just like have it on your phone and like use it whenever. Because I know a lot
Yeah.
of people like they use Delta Math. Delta Math? No, Photo Math.
Uh-huh,
But I know Photo Math sometimes like doesn't give you the work, and then
uh-huh.
unfortunately you kind of have to learn at some point, and then like Photo Math doesn't help you learn.
There's
Um,
also a similar app. I don't know if you know about Socratic.
oh wait, you know what? I think I've heard of that actually. What is it?
The good thing about this app is that it's not only for math, like you can actually scan, you say, and it also does not give you the answer. It actually gives you something similar so you can build off of that and solve your problem.
Oh, okay, that's good. Cause okay, I know I was like, oh, like that. I'm not a fan of learning, but it is important, and you obviously want to be able to like take something away from the answers that you're getting. So I guess that's good because then you're not gonna like end up relying on like photo math and what was the other one? Maple calculator.
Uh-huh. And Socratic, it's not only math, like I said, there's social studies, science, everything. So it's really great. It's a great help because obviously you're not getting the answer. They actually like it's you can I don't know if you have to sign up for like a free trial or something if you want more access to more features, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess all these three apps that we've discussed, Pupil Path, Google Classroom, Zoom, those are very essential and we do
Mm-hmm.
need them. And though they can
Yeah.
be a little off sometimes, it's fine. But
Yeah.
the three other apps that I've just talked about, Socratic, Maple Calculator, and Tomato Timers, those apps are what give us the motivation to learn. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, speaking about motivation, I feel like a lot of people have probably like talked about this before, but when I was like doing in-person school, I think like, or I guess what I've noticed now that we're not in in-person school is that like when we were in the building, like the teacher was there, obviously in person, so if they were collecting your homework, like you couldn't just like you had to give them something, and if you didn't, like they would just give you a zero. But I feel like something that I've noticed now is that like from home, like there's so many excuses that you can like say, like Or you
Yeah.
can, yeah, like it's just so much easier to do the wrong things at home.
Uh-huh.
And like the fact that,
Yeah.
yeah, like the teacher's not there to physically collect your work. Obviously, it's, it's what has to happen. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, not anymore. Like now I've definitely been able to get my like work ethic back to where it was. But in the beginning of doing like online school, like probably I'd say around like October 2020, like I was just feeling like so unmotivated because I felt like very obviously you're going to feel isolated when you're not with other people, but like I really felt like separate from everyone. I don't know if you
Uh-huh.
felt the same way.
I guess, but like for me, the thing is that you know, it's um besides my personal experience with online school, I would just like to say that personally, I never thought that my life would revolve around three apps, or my school life would revolve around
Yeah,
three
yeah.
apps. So it's really amazing. I mean, these apps, they're so convenient and we really need them, or else, learning would be so bland.
Mm-hmm.
But and they're a big help for us.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're definitely sorry, I was talking about motivation before and then I like got sidetracked. But
Oh,
yeah,
don't worry, don't worry.
they definitely help with motivation. Sorry, I was saying something and then I distracted myself. But oh, what I meant to say was, like in the beginning of online learning, like when I was feeling like pretty isolated, like I realized that you can really use these apps like to your advantage, and
Uh-huh.
like they can really help you feel more motivated. Like that's what I was trying to say. Like
Yeah,
back when like in October when we were first starting everything, like I was feeling pretty unmotivated, but once like you kind of get the hang of it, like even though sometimes Zoom will crash or Google Classroom will, I don't know, glitch, I don't know, like they can really help you, and I think it really just depends on like the work that you put in
yeah,
to
for
like
sure.
use them.
You can, choose to be on top of all the work. So,
Yeah, that's really true. This is something that I definitely, I mean, I have always been like very, I used to not be a procrastinator, but then like once we started doing online, like I started, because it was just so much easier to like come up with an excuse for something that I started to like lose my work ethic. But I feel like
yeah,
now that like I guess it took like a couple months, but I realized that you really like have full control over like how you use these apps, and they can really like if you utilize them in the right way and you put in the effort, and it's like hard to motivate yourself, but once you figure out how to do that, like you can really like do just as well as you can do in like in-person school, if not better.
yeah, very true. Well, I guess that all wraps up our first episode of reviewing some school apps. So, everyone listening, make sure to tune in weekly and answer our polls on Instagram so we know what you would like to hear in the future.
Yeah, and also if you want to email academydailyeagle@gmail.com with any suggestions or questions or just anything that you want to tell us directly, feel free to do that. So thank you for listening to our first episode, and we'll see you next time.
Eagles out!